What do you think are the qualities of a person with Vata Prakriti? Main qualities of Vata are Vata's qualities are dry, light, cold, rough, subtle, and mobile. When Vata is out of balance, can be restlessness. There can be dryness. Sometimes you feel dryness in the eyes, dryness in the joints. Restlessness can be seen as excess mobility, for example. Cracking joints, you can see there is dryness. Cold, when there's exposure to very sudden cold wind, there is Vata accumulation in the system. Skin cracking in early winter, that's an expression of both dryness and coldness and roughness. The qualities of Pitta, not exactly oily, but if you have seen the qualities of cream or ghee, it's oily, but not exactly oily. That is unctuousness. Pitta is very sharp. It's very penetrating. It is hot, as we all know. It is also light, not as light as Vata, but still light. It is odorous and Pitta is free flowing, just like Vata is. And Pitta is more liquidy. It's not solid. Now let's understand Kapha. So Kapha is more unctuous. Kapha is, remember, it's earth and water elements. So it's more heavy. It's also cold. There is no fire element in Vata or in Kapha. It is slimy, it is stable, it is immobile. That is Kapha. So sweet, salty, and sour tastes, they pacify the Vata dosha. Vata, remember, is dry. So anything that is dry aggravates Vata. So well-cooked food helps warm food. Vata is cold, so warm food. Vata is dry, so having unctuous food. Of all the lentils, the moong lentils are the easiest on Vata. Again, milk and ghee, if you notice, they have the opposite qualities of Vata. So they pacify Vata. Nuts in moderate amounts. Remember, nuts, even though they may look dry, they're actually unctuous. They're full of oil inside. Especially pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, dates, etc. are good. And sweet fruits help pacify Vata. Now, what aggravates Vata is all of the qualities of Vata: dry, cold, rough, subtle, all those. For example, soda, popcorn, dry chips, all the cold frozen foods, ice water, cold salads, right? So they increase Vata, caffeine, smoke, alcohol. Most of the lentils, lack of sleep is the biggest aggravator of Vata. Any irregularity, having lunch at 1 p.m. one day and at 11 a.m. another day and at 4 p.m. another day, any irregularity, both in terms of diet, sleep, exercise, work, all of that increases Vata. Vata, to be balanced, it likes regularity. What pacifies Vata in terms of lifestyle is sleep and meditation are the easiest and the cheapest ways to manage your Vata. And when Vata is in balance, it really helps to keep the other doshas in balance. When Vata is out of balance, it knocks everything out of balance. In terms of diet, what pacifies Pitta is that which is cooling. Processed sugar is actually Pitta aggravating. Rock sugar is not Pitta aggravating, it is cooling. Jaggery, for example, is heating and slightly Pitta aggravating. Sweet and bitter vegetables, pumpkins, squash, etc. help. Coconut is a huge, coconut and coconut water help pacify Pitta. Beans in moderate amounts, milk and ghee also pacify Pitta. Mild spices, not chilies, but spices like cumin, coriander, fennel, mint, all of these help reduce Pitta. In terms of vihara or lifestyle, what aggravates Pitta is being over ambitious. Again, having irregular meal times because that upsets the Agni, the digestive fire in the system. Jealousy, anger, exposure to heat, like going out in hot sun, going into a sauna, all of these aggravate Pitta. Dehydration also aggravates Pitta because there's not enough moisture, coolness in the body. Lack of sleep and meditation also aggravate Pitta. Pitta pacifying lifestyle is very similar actually, interestingly, to Vata. Sleep, meditation, yoga, silence, cooling down, abhyanga, and just resting and retiring is very, very important for Pitta imbalanced as a lifestyle remedy. What pacifies Kapha is the opposite qualities of, which is pungent, bitter, astringent taste, light because Kapha is heavy, warm because Kapha is cold, Millets are more dry, so they help pacify kapha. Well-cooked food, unctuous food, helps pacify kapha. Buttermilk is light and it's very good to alleviate kapha, improves digestion. Of all the milk, goat milk is the easiest to digest, and buffalo milk is the heaviest to digest. So the lighter foods, mild spices again help pacify kapha. Warm water is an excellent remedy for both ama and kapha. Hot herbal teas like CCF tea, cumin, coriander, fennel tea, or ginger tea is very, very helpful. Kapha aggravating lifestyle is lack of movement. We say couch potato, right? Too much sleep, especially during the day, daytime sleeping, overeating, excess attachment, greed. Again, exposure to cold increases both vata and kapha, or drinking too much water to the point that you're killing the agni, the digestive capacity in the stomach. Kapha pacifying lifestyle, getting some exercise. For kapha people, they can do more exercise, but again, they have to listen to their body. Exposure to sun, exposure to heat, travel, etc. helps pacify kapha. Go on a light diet. So eating something light, like going on a fruit diet or eating khichdi, a mono diet, or eating less than you normally eat, that helps release ama, burn ama. Digestive teas like ginger tea, cumin, coriander, fennel tea, they help burn ama. Drinking hot water, warm water, helps relieve ama. Mild yoga and exercise. It's not good to do too much exercise when there is ama because there is more clogging in the system. So mild yoga, mild exercise, and avoiding anything that is heavy and oily. The next is hyperacidity or a feeling of burning sensation. This is a very simple home remedy, very effective, is to take some fennel and rock sugar. This is very quick in relieving burning sensation in the stomach, hyperacidity, etc. Home remedies for indigestion. So spices like ginger, pepper, dry ginger particularly, pepper, cumin, coriander, fennel, all these spices help relieve indigestion. What do you do when there is muscle stiffness, muscle pain? Whenever there is spasm, stiffness, pain, it's a classic Vata imbalance in the system. But typically pain, especially neuromuscular pain, pain in the neck, shoulders, back, joints, all of this is indicative of Vata. So the most important thing and the cheapest remedy is getting rest, getting more sleep, meditating. Whenever there is a bleeding, you get a cut, what you need is something that will arrest the flow of blood, right? So astringent herbs have this, what it's called stambhana, rakta stambhana property, or arresting the bleeding property. Among them, turmeric is turmeric is also antiseptic. So when there is a cut, you can apply some turmeric. It helps prevent infection. It also helps the blood to not to continue to flow. It helps with blood clotting. Sleep. A person is not able to sleep. You can have some milk, but it's very important to note that milk at night can increase kapha. So to mitigate that, if you add some turmeric and some spices into the milk, that reduces the kapha, the chances for kapha increase in the body. And also giving yourself a foot massage, shutting down all devices, doing a short meditation or yoga nidra before bed can help with sleeping problems.